So we are live now for Romancing Saga Universe. Thank you all for coming up today. Today is a new update for, well, Tatiana and Julian, two characters that we are not expecting too much. There's Nick, Ruber's Nick, Thiago Travi, and the Villas. ScherBR, we are live. It's early, yeah, we are a little earlier today because I need to summon and I have to spend money even. Because now it's too late and I already purchased some gems for Rock's Bouquet and sadly. I couldn't afford, but Louis here saying that he saw Tatiana in the title and had to go to the live. Silja is here as well. So guys, please send me luck. We have barely many minutes to summon on Rock Bouquet's banner. I was already summoning on the wrong banner. So this is the banner. I cannot do a share again. So we should pull here. Not this one, we have to summon on the discounted banner. Guys, please give me luck here because I also have to purchase even more gems. I couldn't afford for that, but oh no, Mako here. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna pull for Rock. I went too far to give up now. It's around 15 bucks for me, but right now I couldn't afford because I have to purchase a capture card. Spend too many gems to not get the character now. I'll be using her for many strategies, so... Yes, guys, we have to purchase more. I'll have to remove this screen because I have to purchase some more gems. Oh, sucks. Just 1 second, you guys will not see blue stacks for now. I'm here, just not here. More. So, I'm here. Let me get back to the webcam. I'm still working here. We need a little more time. Have to purchase this 2000 jewels pack. That's the only way. Let me fix this thing here with my blue stacks. I need to remove some of the things. Oh yeah, had to ask a little from my wife. Look how far I have gone. Too late, man, too late. Too late. So 44 and 90. Já sell bateria? Yeah, man. Square Enix could send me some free gens, right? They could. We barely have minute 2 left. And I'm transferring some money because it has to be via credit card, cannot be via debit. Barely have 2 minutes now. Now let me click here, purchase this thing. I'll remove my blue stacks for a while. Look who is here. Oh no. It worked. It's here, let's run, let's run, let's run. Now we have the gens. Let's get the correct banner. Now let me see if she comes before the last guarantee. I'm saying that. No, she would not. Let's keep the animations. No, she didn't. Look, exactly one multi-pool left. Jesus. We did the pools, now we can even trade later. Let me see if we didn't finish all the missions from this day. Oh, we didn't. Didn't finish Hidden Dojo. Had to run stage 1. I forgot to run this. Ship. I pulled the character. Is this a test string again? It's not. I pulled the character? Didn't even pay attention. What did I pull? What'd you get? Nothing. Just enough. It's enough to pity the character. Let me fix this thing here. Too late. Too late. Now let's get Rock Bouquet. The date has changed. You know, right on time. Right on time. That's why I don't like gacha games. Get a total of 5,000 jewels. Now you give me jewels, right? Now you give me. More Romancing Saga 3 stuff. I'll check the chat in a few. Yeah, now you give me gems, right? Treasure Cave. The Hero of Yarmu again, the same drops. Who wants robbing now? Not me. Still getting scales out of a dragon. Snake scales out of a dragon. How do you do that? Let's get Rock Bouquet before we finish this, because I'm getting a little irritated. Look. Venue Rock. Venue. Do you think I'm happy? I'm doing this because of you guys, because I want to make videos with her. A lot of people have her. Now I have to have as well. Oh, Jesus. Let me finish the fixing here. Oh my god, oh my god. Why did I do this to myself? Why do I keep playing gacha games? Why? Only to suffer. I shouldn't suffer anymore. It's fixing, it's fixing. Seems to be fixing. Now I'm using BlueStacks 5 and it doesn't have a perfect way to capture the image, so we have to cut it out. But BlueStacks 5 runs so much better now. So much better. Filter. Let's remove a little from the top. I'm not happy, I feel cheated. You know? That's how I feel right now. Oh no. It is done. Now we have it here. Or a little more here. Oh, still not totally fixed. Is it now? Yes, it is now. Totally fixed. We weren't using her before. Oh, rerun event. Let's get to this rerun event where we don't get gems anymore because they were already gotten before. So how about you guys? Let me check the chat. I was not that happy because I had to spend money, but I don't know. It helps. Okay, so Silja is here, Angie Villas, Norix, Indy, Capivara, Crazier, Lu New Tomorrow, Siljai, Alexandre, Crazier, Angelo, Pixar Reaper, Matt Brunei, Paco Fly, Thiago Travi, Alexandre, and Matt Brunei. Thank you all for coming up. You guys had some fun seeing me trying to summon for the character, right? I'm sure you had some fun. Oh, I forgot to get some of the gems. I'm dumb. Oh, many of the missions are already cleared by themselves. Look how fun is that. Very fun. At least we got some gems. I'm saving a little more. I have some free gems for a future banner. Oh, also one other thing here. Just happened. Why is my... Ah... Strange. Super strange. What's happening here? It was cutting part of the screen. Cutting too much. Why it was cutting? Ah. Now it's fixed. Who knows? So, how many of you guys want to summon on this banner? This is one of the worst banners we received in this game. Sadly, but that's true. I was trying to make my dual live stream work today, so I ended up not having enough time to make a review. We'll be doing a review in real time, because in real time it's better. But guys, this is one of the worst banners we received in the game so far. And I will prove it. Matt Rooney is asking if there is oh, exactly what I just answered. So we don't have a full review, but we'll be doing one right now. I just wanted to see something. The summon rates. Look, only 5%. Yeah, so we have 2% with Tatiana and Julian, and the other percents are for the other characters. There's no off banner here, at least, so that is that. At least no off banner. So let's start with that. Real-time review. So, first of all, before we talk about this banner, if it's worth summoning or not, we have to understand which characters we have here. So we have Mikhail, that was very average for his release. Well, he's outclassed by global exclusive Monica. He's also outclassed by the other version of Monica, the recent one. He's also outclassed by Wells. Xenon. He's outclassed by so many different characters that, well, Volcano was bad on release, so terrible. New Year's Katarina was bad on release as well. She barely increased anything out over Platinum Katarina. Then we have our gunner here, Professor, the worst gunner in the game. And then we have Sarah, that's one of the worst characters to invest back in the days. Now she has a very good style that does not need this one unless you have Millionaire. And Millionaire is just a strong AoE opener that you could use something else with other character. And then we have Thomas, that many people could get him for free during the recent treasure map event where you could get his species. So you have a lot of good characters. Let me tell you something, this is one of the worst banners that we received so far, because everyone here is outclassed already, everyone. There's no character here that's on the best point of their game. Thomas, the only one that can still have some usage because of Delta Petra, and this version of Sarah does have Millionaire to inherit to the other versions, so that's... You see, the only two characters that just received a banner may have some usage here. Professor was very outclassed by many gunners so far, and there's barely any reason to use her. If you want Confusion AoE, you can use it with many other characters. You can also use that with Vagnas, and Vagnas does more damage, brings more utility. The characters here on the left side are terrible. Julian is good, just not desirable right now in this banner, since you barely have a chance to get something good, because Tatiana is here right after we get Summer Elizabeth, and it works pretty similar. Although Elizabeth still buffs the squad, Tatiana does not. I don't understand the existence of Tatiana. Tatiana have no reason to exist, but we'll talk about that right now, because we do that in real time. Well, yeah, we start with Tatiana. Why, Tatiana? Why do you exist? So the sprite art is pretty nice. I feel like Roll Beat is an attack that has the power 3 BP. It's not bad by design, but it's just that she doesn't have any other effect. It's just plain damage, and we're getting over cards that are just plain damage unless they are very powerful. Roll Beat is an attack that you'll barely be using with Tatiana because she offers other stuff. Like White Stamp, this attack here is an AoE attack that should be... Well, I don't know if you have other cards with this exact attack here, but it's only C power. So let me explain why this is not that strong. Right now we are getting updates of skills that use it to be C or D, even like Mirage Blade, like Stun... what's the name of that attack? Rapid Volley, also other attacks like Mega Hawk will be upgradable. I don't exactly know if Mega Hawk will be, but Rapid Volley and some other AoE attacks that had a better base damage but high cost will be upgradable in the future, so very near future. Her power is not that high, it's not B like some of the characters that we have right now, and she has a 7 BP cost, so at least lower, but she does not have anything that will allow her to use this on turn 1 and turn 2, so it barely makes any difference. If she had 8 BP and a little more damage, it would be a little more interesting. White Stamp at least has lower cost than some of the other openers for club users, like 9 BP. Some of them have I forgot the name of the attack, but it starts with 11 and goes to 9. It also has C, so she at least has a little of a discount, but it barely makes any difference. Okay, but at least she can use twice in the return cycle, and the other attack cannot be used. And then she has this attack here, it's exclusive to her, it has Heavy Impact. So what you can already see is that she has 2 single target attacks and 1 AoE attack with White Stamp. She's not an AoE specialist, she does not have any cheap AoE to get from inheritance, so she may use this twice in a 2-3 turn cycle, but she will not keep up with AoE all the time. So, well, this attack here may not be bad because of her passives and STR, but it doesn't offer anything special. Having Impact is very similar to Earthshaken from Nora. That has a delay. It's a triple S attack with delay, but guys, how many triple S attackers we already have now? We started getting many of them. We even got that Albert banner with his Greek god style, and Hulk, Natia, all of them have triple S attacks, and they don't have delay. So what's the reason why this character has delay? I don't know. You are better off inheriting Gong Ringer from her older styles. There are 2 styles of her that can use Gong Ringer, and that version can also reach triple S potential, but with a lower BP cost. She can use that with 9 BP. And this, yeah, it's 9 BP, so it should be better for her. Heavy Impact is not that good because of delay, and it can be used for, you know, turn order manipulation, but what are you using your Tatiana if not for anything else? I mean, if you are not using her for Heavy Impact, what other attack you are using? Probably Gong Ringer, and if you want to save her on turn 1 and turn 2, but that doesn't mean that this character has something special. You are just using 2 different styles to get the max output. Like I say, Cher, you are in the banner for the skins, not for the styles. You guys should just get and use the free skins instead of using gems. Cher speedrunning this review. Oh no, I'm not. I didn't even see the animation of Heavy Impact. So it seems very similar to her Shaken from Nora. So the bad thing about delay attacks is that, well, they are terrible for combos. If you are using Overdrive, it's still okay because it will be used before the enemy, but besides that, she will barely be making combos, and this comes with a price. So Gong Ringer can do better damage without having delay, so why use this? I don't know. I prefer her to have a full strength AoE attack instead of that. And then when we talk about style details, and what we have here is One Leg Go. What a strange name. But this is a very strange passive altogether. She gets more damage when at all the time, so large effect, 15% increase in damage at all times. And then when her HP is not full, so when she receives damage, turn 1, and if she's attacking before enemies, she will not have this triggered. And what it gives her? Damage increases further by medium, 10%. So if she's not on full HP, she gets 10% more damage, and the damage will be reduced. I don't know what's medium effect here, but I barely cares because, yeah, she's not a tank. And she gets a little lower damage. That's similar to what Sarah does, but Sarah only gets this for her defensive part. Her offensive part is on full HP, so she's doing damage all the time when she's farming. Or in boss fight, she heals so she can get back to full HP easier, but this girl doesn't have that. She doesn't have any healing, so well, she may not even want a healing because she wants to stay below HP. I don't understand. So okay, if you are on a boss fight and you want to bring Tatiana, I don't know why you are bringing Tatiana, but okay. Then she gets a reduced damage, and then what you have is Rejuvenate. This one here is not that bad since it's kind of similar to what we will get in the future for older styles. So on the start of a turn, she gets 2 different passives. The medium chance, so 25% chance, a large effect, so I think it's 20% increase in damage, medium effect, 15 or 20. So you have a 1/4 of a chance to get these 2 buffs on the same time. She needs agility to evade, like all other characters. She needs STR to get more damage, but the problem is just that, well, it's not reliable, and it's not that interesting in my opinion. Then for the 5 is just 20% increase in damage at all times. So she only has stuff that increases her damage potential and maybe her evasion rates because of agility. But Elizabeth at least brings party buff. She does not bring, and they are just so similar when compared together. The thing is, Elizabeth has a cheap AoE and strong nuke with lower cost, and in case of Tatiana, she trades the cheap AoE for a high priced, at least a little more priced, a little more stronger AoE, but in single target potential they are kind of similar. So I think that investing in long-term design, Elizabeth will be better instead of Tatiana. But yeah, sorry guys, I really don't see reason for Tatiana to exist. They already released way too many blunt damage dealers with gunners, and then they released some martial artists that were pretty powerful, and they now are releasing more club users. I don't understand why. So people that are veteran have no reason to summon for Tatiana. And the other thing that makes this banner so low value is that Julian is amazing. Yes, he is, but he kind of needs his first style to be better. Not that he really needs it to perform, because he can still perform without it, but the first skill from his older style gives him guard up. If you're not bringing Nawal's daughter, it increases his resistance and allow you to cover for, well, less damage. He does have a better passive for resisting damage. For those that do not know, Julian is a cover tank. What is a cover tank in this game? It's a tank that will try to take damage instead of your allies. And in order to do that, he also reduces even further allowing you to have sustain in boss fights that perform too many AoEs. The problem is just that right now in the game we already have way too many tanks that can perform similar to Julian, although not best than Julian, but they can. Like I use Zany, I use Madeline. UDX Madeline has the dexterity debuff, and that allows her to, well, make your enemy miss. Sometimes not getting hit is better than just reducing incoming damage. So me, that have Ultra Deluxe exclusive Madeline, will hardly think about using Julian, even though I have the first Julian, because he receives damage. Madeline works better with buffers like Nawal's Daughter and Matriarch. At least for now, I'll be using them for a lot of time, and that's also something that got me a little sad, since many of the challenges can be cleared with them, just like use Nawal's Daughter, use Matriarch, use Buney, use Princess White Rose, and you instantly win. And even try to use some different setups recently, because that's kind of bummer. But that's also the reason why people will not be using Julian. They can use those cards that I just mentioned and just fine without having to use a real tank that can guard. And well, you are summoning on a banner that gives you a mini trash units. Like someone was saying here, I was afraid to say trash because some people may love this card's name, it gave me dislikes, and well, but who cares? This is my opinion. A lot of these characters barely have any usage anymore. They released way too many others that have better usage. So why would you summon for New Year's Katarina? New Year's Katarina was terrible even on her release. So now we have... let's return here to Julian and talk a little more about him. Since, yeah, we still have to discuss him as a whole. He's not a bad character. He received a buff to his Dexterity and Endurance. Now... Sorry, Dexter, no, his Endurance and Will, now they are on 100%. Sorry, just one moment. My voice is better, I don't know why. And now he can resist damage even further. But the thing is, like I said, you barely need Julian because of how we are facing enemies now. The first attack of him is called the First Slash, and this one is interesting because it increases his Endurance. So let's say that you prefer to use First Slash instead of your first attack that calls Guard and Defend from his first style. I don't think it's a better value because if you're facing at least AoE enemies, it may be better to increase Endurance, but if you're facing only one enemy, it may be better to just increase Guard up, and that's what he gets from his first style. Then he has Star Strike in his attack here. It's important into his own build because, as you can see, 8 BP here recovers his HP. It should be for around 500 and something. Close to 600. I'm not entirely sure about how much he can heal, but that's pretty strong. It has delay, just like Mirza has, but he's a tank, he may survive even without having to use this before the enemy. So Star Strike is used in many of his scenarios as well, where you, well, have Nawal's Daughter, so you don't need his Inheritance skill to increase Guard up, or other cards in the future like Golden Bond that also increases Guard up, or even Minstrel. So he can just save VP all the time to use Star Strike to recover part of the HP that he decreases when he's guarding. That's a very interesting thing. Although, like I said, there are healers that don't use LP, like Mirza, now even Sarah. Depending on the setup that you're using, you may not need Star Strike all that much. But what else are you using with Julian when you are not defending? And then he has Star Screens. This is an attack that makes no sense with him because it's an attack that has only 8 power. We have many skills that has 8 power and they cannot be casted on turn 1. And they don't have any negative side on them. They just do damage and that's okay. But because this one is both Slash and Pierce, well, he gets a debuff to his own SCR. His damage is pretty bad already. I don't think that you should be using Star String anytime soon, unless you don't have any other slash damage dealer. And Star String debuffs his own STR. It makes no sense. The thing is, Julian, let's check him on abilities. Princess Guard is the passive that covers for 40% chance to cover someone. That's amazing. Well, it was one of the best tanks when he was released. Although right now we have other tanks that don't need to use this. They can take damage or just evade the whole damage. Princess Guard is better when you are using him. Well, there's another character that was released very similar to him that's called Ren. He was released alongside Gradius banner. Ren has only 25% chance of covering. The Ren does not want to be on the front of a Tiger Shark formation. It's not that Julian needs to be on the front of a Tiger Shark formation to increase the chances of being attacked. He can just be even on the middle if you want. But he does have this second and third skills that are kind of made for him to be on the front. The second one will allow him to revive with 50% HP when he dies, at least once. That is good because sometimes you may not be prepared for him when he dies and you are using some other character that also depends on having the full squad alive, like Jorg. If you have Jorg, maybe having Julian together will be interesting, since if Julian dies, he revives, and then Jorg does not lose his passive. That's the same thing for UDX Madeline, or someone like, what's the name of her again? Doll. Doll also relies on having the same thing. And Iron Defense 5 would decrease the damage, I think it's by 30% when he's attacking. That's pretty strong, actually. Pretty strong. Since it works all the time. So, what do you have if you have the first skill from his inheritance is decreased by 15%, and now 30 more, and then he can even revive if he's taking damage. 100% endurance, 100% will. It's pretty amazing for this Julian, especially if you have the other one. Not that he does not need the other one, but like I was saying, UDX Madeline sometimes may be better since she will allow the whole team to evade when she's debuffing dexterity, and she also heals herself without having to use a skill. And they both use the same weapons where they both cannot taunt. As you can see, this Julian cannot taunt. That's why many people use him on the Tiger Shark formation, and that's why it's well, not that important to have Julian. If you have other tanks like UDX Madeline, if you have Vayne, even if you have Cotton, Cotton also works pretty well because Cotton stays on the front and keeps healing himself for lower BP usage. So how many tanks do you really need? That's the question, and that's why I'm also skipping Julian's banner. Although he's amazing, I don't need him, and I totally don't need Tatiana. I already have Summer Elizabeth even, and I was not even going after her. At least she will help me more in Final Island and in some other content where I can buff the damage of the other characters. While Tatiana is just a strong character, but does not help the squad. Bringing more damage and similar kit to a character just got release it. I really don't understand the decision of the developers. So let me hear your opinions. Pixel says, has anyone checked if Tatiana is popular in Taiwan and Korea? Julian's popular as character though, not sure about Tatiana. I think that the reason why they are releasing Tatiana is just that she does not have a premium style. The past version of her was Platinum, and then we will get a Tower version, so they want to have at least one limited style of popular characters. And Tatiana is a kid, and you know, people like characters like her. And it just got Premiere on the event banner. Premiere? Oh, wait, there's an off-banner cap? I thought it doesn't have an off-banner on the Summer list. No, in the tickets banner. Okay. Not sure why Google will not let me use any payment on the moment. Something's wrong with my account. Big Willie, what happened, bro? This is strange. So what else here? But hopefully we renew my subscription as soon as possible. Don't worry, bro. When you have it, it's a bad day to be a Julian. It is. Laura Forgotten, she has firm conviction too. Not just her. The other character has this is Tank Polka. But Laura is kind of too outclassed, guys. She counters with a normal attack. Let me remind you about that. We have other characters that can counter and get buffs and other stuff. Like Madeline can heal herself. Annie can heal herself. She can even taunt. They outclassed Laura completely. We are talking about Laura just because of preference. She can be used for those that don't have the other characters, but will you not have at least one of those insane? Well, I don't know. I need 5 stars with Princess Guard so they guard each other. Maybe for that you may need them together, but besides that, you hardly ever need them all together. And this is this banner, guys. This banner barely offers anything worth. This banner barely offers anything worth for many people, but it's also a good moment because you should not be spending gems all the time. You should not be spending gems every time that there's a new banner, so you can save some gems and just wait for the next one. They may release a Romancing Saga 3 banner with Black, with Fornews, with Boston, and maybe someone else, maybe another global exclusive, because another thing that I must say is, now that they release so many global exclusive characters, let me tell you something. I don't feel the rush anymore. I did love Rock Bouquet. She's like the best thing out of that banner. And they are just releasing too many global exclusive characters that just breaks the game. Even our expectations. Sometimes, at least this time, they don't provide enough value for us to summon. At least it's good because, well, one global exclusive after another is too much. People will just have to purchase more gems and more gems. But I don't know, maybe the game's not that popular anymore and people just, the developers just want us to keep summoning on every single banner. There's at least one thing in JP that most banners since the last ones were good in some way. And this last banner was also the last before they started releasing banners with 3 at least limited styles, unless it's a new DX banner. So this was actually the last banner, this one with Thomas and Sarah, the last banner to have only 2 featured styles that was not on UDX. So I was already happy because this was the last one, and now they release another one that has at least well, yeah, there are many limited styles here, but it's still 5% chances, man. Still 5% chances. The paid up step up is still the same, so the same as this one that I use it for Rock Bouquet, and also there's one. So nothing so special anymore. I really don't expect another global exclusive, but it may happen, just because they may release it for news, and they removed Julian from for news banner, and this also made me angry. I was not even summoning for the banner because I didn't have gems, but just because I know that people were waiting for news, they could get Julian, and now they cannot. This is the same thing as they have made for Ferdinand. A lot of people were summoning for Matriarch, but they knew that they were also getting a very strong character, that was Ferdinand, and they removed it. And now Julian will not be in everyone's squad. He will not, because not many people will summon on this banner. The value are just not there. Thiago says I will not pull because I'm very poor right now. Also, you purchased the big little thing, so you you should save. I'm happy with this banner is bad. Saving for Final Fantasy Legends. So yeah, we should save. Everyone should save. Everyone wins. Now we need to talk about farming stuff. Let's check the new events. What we have here. What do we have here? Share, don't forget to breathe. I'm on rant mode now. Let me get some water, guys. Não chegou a dormir, né? Tá toda torta aí, meu senhor. And here I am again. So we have Treasure Cave. Another thing that makes no sense to me is that, guys, they released this event, the Great Erotification. This one is an event that you don't need to farm. And then there's Hero of Yarmouth that people already cleared. So you will not be playing if you already cleared. So what do? Well, you have to think about the treasure map event. And where we get more stuff to drop. Let me see if we can get a treasure map. Yeah, we can get treasure map here, but why? Did they increase the status cap here? No, they didn't. So we shall be farming. Story mode then. Let me see if Abyss Naga also drops these treasure maps. I heard someone saying on the Discord that they will drop here as well. On auto romancing at least. Need to save. I'm happy that I'm hoping for more 2 or 3 bad banners. It also drops here. So because of the speed that we farm this enemy here, Abyssal Naga, we should stay here. Especially that we can also use Rock Bouquet. Oh man, we can use Rock Bouquet. I have many strategies where we can kill this boss in a single turn, so I'll be releasing this and alongside... well, we already have farming for the new story maps. Not story maps, yeah, the new story quests. You should farm there as well, but I think that here should be the best way. Only one wave and you can clear it in a single turn. Those of you who have platinum characters to get, you will be pretty happy by farming this. Yes, very nice. Naga does drop maps, so it's good. Yeah, Rasmus, exactly, we just saw it here. And that's the only thing that we should be farming. Forget about everything else. Farm Naga, stay here, farming, just be good. Let me see the treasure map event here. And let me see what else we can get. Drop reward, we have some accessories? What are those? Serene Stone. Oh, this one gives resistance to elements. And 2 will. 2 negative agility. I already have Rook maxed. Mayor as well. Flurry too. Are one of those limited styles? I don't think so. The last time we had the sexy teacher Thomas as a limited style. But no, we don't. All platinum styles. At least we can get some platinum tickets here so we can, well, summon more for the ones that we still don't have. Like I still don't have the second Grey, still don't have Barbara. The first Barbara. I still don't have Fatima. Forgot the other one. But these are the characters here. We should farm a little to see on Treasure Cave, the normal. What about the normal? Probably the same characters, right? Even less. There's a different accessory here. This one is also just an inferior version. This one gives the same things. Same. Even less. Yes. Ah yeah, I still don't have Elizabeth Alexandre. That's right. Battle with 8 Stars comes out on Sunday. Sunday, like all the time. But till Sunday, we barely have things to do in this game. And I don't understand, we are getting like the 3rd treasure map before we get a new conquest. And everyone is screaming for conquests. Please, give us conquests. We deserve it now. Oh, we have more missions here. $2,000 gems. Well, time to save. So let's run battle with Abyss Naga and see the best way to farm it. I was farming, the best strategy I could make with the squad I had was, let me show you. I think it's Group 3. Group 3? Yeah, this is the best setup I can make. Why? Because I only need 3 styles. And they are, in order, Therese, well, you don't need Therese, it can be Monica. Darke and Jamil. I thought a lot about it, and this was the best one I could make because Jamil has a strongest single target after he attacks. That's the same thing for Darke. You need to inherit his paralyzing trust. It's not as strong, but at least he has. Claudia does not have a good single target attack after she uses her nuke. But if I have her instead of Jamil, it's also the same. So I'm relying on these 3 characters. Therese, Darke, and Jamil. And 2 trainees I have here in this time. Zilling, I don't know why I'm using her, but just because I have not many characters to train. And Yundin. So what I do is just run this setup in Abyss Naga and farm status for 2 characters. It can be anyone. The good thing is that Romancing Saga 3 characters are now featured, especially now with the banner. So you can bring 2 Romancing Saga 3 characters, or maybe other characters as well, no worries. That should be good for farming. But we were already farming Abyss Naga. There's no new thing. You have to wait, like Crazier says. We also should check the amplifiable skills that we can do. We can amplify some skills that we got with the recent update. Crazier was saying that we got the amplifiable skills before banner. That is nice. We should check then. So here in this case, well, I didn't pay attention. Is this the 2nd or 3rd turn? Depending if he stuns some of my characters, I will need an extra turn, but then I don't care too much. I'm using Zilling even. If you have someone besides Zilling like Claudia, it will be faster, for sure. 3 maps. I wonder if farming Abyss Naga will give you the same as farming the story. That's a good thing. We have tickets on Robin Shop. Let's go there and check. Copy. Let me check again. I don't have the newest version of Yundin. Bummer. 1 second, guys. Okay, so this is my fastest way to just farm status and also farm drops. I believe Darker does a bit more damage if you let him do Stinger 2 times than his big nuke. That's an interesting thing, Neo. Let's check this right now. Let me just do something very fast here, guys. I have to help my wife. Ah, I have to check the other thing. The Stinger 2 times. Yeah, it's taking too much time. If you place Cloudia in the middle instead of Ziling, it will be way faster. Or other cards like even Diana. This has been good for leveling up skills. I got a lot of style skills to level 99. You did! Chroma is here. How can I farm red, brown, mining cave maps? This type of red and brown mining cave maps, you don't farm them, they are just on store. Like sometimes you go to an event and then they are here. Not on this one at least. Let's check this Hero of Yarmouth event. I will never again get my currency used when I finish an event, because when they return we have to farm it again. It's a very bad event to farm. We have tickets here. So those mining caves you cannot farm, Chroma. They are just here on the exchange shop for events, or they are given out as daily bonuses. Man, there's some very strange noise here. Someone is burning something. My god, just one moment. Also, for those that missed the SS equipment, maybe these players will have better usage of this event. Yes, Harmonia Suite, right? This is Harmonia Suite. Emax means so mode style skills you have. My load times in Romancing have been very long the last couple of days. Same for anyone else. Same for me as well. I had to change for BlueStacks 5.2 to be able to run it better. So strange, right? But that's what happened to me. Let's go for Stinger 2 times instead of running the nuke 2 times. Forgot the name. Kaleidoscope. Why is it called Kaleidoscope? I don't know. So in this case, we increase Kaleidoscope to 16. Stinger twice. Let's see, Dark. I don't know if my Stinger is maxed already. We all said I thought we were gonna get an additional SS armor, but yeah, you and me. Load time for phone is quite fast. It is, Andy. What's your phone? I'll put you on my TV, I'm around. Can you do Kaleidoscope? Yeah. Why is it called Kaleidoscope? Now let's see. Stinger again. Two times 80,000. 2 times 80,000 or around something. Let's check Kaleidoscope then. Dark is just so good, man. I really don't regret. I like the name Kaleidoscope. Me too. I don't regret summoning for Darky. But I got him early. Now I have to get Rock. So let's get Kaleidoscope back to 13 and see if Kaleidoscope plus the other attack get around 80,000 as well or something. But I have to check if his Stinger is level 99. It's not. Oh, it's not. Stinger twice will do more damage then. And I can train that to level 99. It's the last skill that I need to train from him to level 99. For you, it was like 85,000 damage. Nice. Oh, Bowser is now following. I have an alert for following as well. Following. Are you following on Twitch, Bowser? Because I made a Twitch channel. Oh, for those that were there, thanks so much for those that helped it out today. I'm trying to double stream and it's not working. My PC cannot handle. We had a lot of problems. We were supposed to start Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne today, but then the live stream didn't end up well. So we lost a lot of time trying to fix. Didn't work. But tomorrow, even if we only have to stream on YouTube, we'll do it. You have to start the game. Twitch is follows. I didn't pay attention to Darky. Let's see. I wish Barbara with Flamenco was so good for Auto. This boss will be so much easier. Yes, the other Barbara has RNG, so does not work. So Kaleidoscope is 66. And then his other attack should not be more than 20,000. 66 plus 20,000 should give us 86. Stinger twice, it's kind of the same damage. It's kind of similar. Very, very similar. I saw Kaleidoscope, but I might not have seen it well enough. Yes. I'm done. Fortune K was 85,000. Oh, no, it's not. But it's good because we'll be training our Stinger. It's not maxed yet. Dark and J-Mew, they work so well together as well. Another character that you can train here if you want is Global Exclusive Monica, because she increases pierce damage. Like, let's remove Ziling from here. And place your Monica. You kill them all faster. Way, way faster. It's just that I was not trying to train my Monica anymore, but now why not? She can even wield full HP plus stun since she has a fast attack. Increasing the pierce damage of everyone else will give you fast results. Let's see how this will perform. Although if we want to kill in a single turn, Kaleidoscope is better than Double Stinger. It looks cool though, maybe it makes sense in the game he's from. I don't know if you haven't finished Minstrel Song. Why no Rufus? He buffs party decks. Rufus was more because I didn't want to focus on him too much. But I do have one setup with Rufus. I have 4 setups for this. $71,000 for Kaleidoscope. Almost, but not. There is another setup with Rufus as well. Oh, decks. We got 3 decks. Monica is featured now. Nice, 109. Sif is amazing there too. Yes, I have some setups with Sif. Let's check these setups with Sif. Because she buffs dexterity to everyone. Even higher than Rufus, to be honest. Let me see if it's this one. This one. This one has Sif. This one has the older Claudia for those that don't have the newest. In terms of map efficiency, sometimes we abuse the strong. We should do it. I feel like if you use 4 characters and 1 trainee is already good enough. And that's what we should aim for. As you can see, it's better than just bringing Global X Monica for the job. But in this time here, I was using different characters to train. Look, Triumvirate will not kill. But it was more to explain that some people that don't have the best characters around, they can do it as well. In this case, the only recent characters are Jamie and Sif. But there's one turn Q as well here on my setups. I'll show you. But that one is kinda easy to know. New Jay is here. Hi Cher. Hi guys. Thanks for joining. Big Willie says Sif is amazing. Yes, it is. So we shall just change here. Was this one? This one. I have many variations. I think this one can also do in a single turn. Even the map rewards are not that good too. They are not. It's just for those that miss many platinum styles. No need to worry. No need to rush. This is still the best time if you don't want to play the game forever and if you want to stop a little, play some. There is Tales of Arise. The demo of the game is now available on PlayStation Store, so if you want to play something else, you can. That's true. So this was in a single turn, was it? But we did a combo. But we still do it, even without a combo. I remember that this one gives enough power. You can also remove Matriarch and add Sif. You can even play Sif, either on Therese or Matriarch setup. New Jay says, did you get your rock bouquet? I did. I'm ashamed because I had to spend real money, but I did. I did. Used all of my remainings to get her, but I was too late. Could not wait more. Man, someone is burning something close here. It's bad because when I'm speaking, sometimes I have to breathe by my mouth, and this shit is getting inside of me. Is one of my neighbors doing this? This is not a day for barbecue. What is he even doing? Burning a body? I hope that he's not burning a body. No, it's I hate weed. Sorry for those that use that substance, but I hate the smell. But this is not. It's probably wood or some sort of paper. I suspect it's wood. Sabotage. Close window. The bad thing is that it's not fully sealed. My windows are not fully sealed. It always gets something inside. My door is also not fully sealed. Both of my doors and my windows are not fully sealed. It always gets something inside. Always. So we should make a video about this farming. But guys, please skip this banner. Even if you are a fan of the characters, unless you really want them, you should skip this banner. Give them a message. They really thought that they could make people pull with this banner. I mean, just because they added Julian in a half-average global exclusive version of Tatiana, people will sue them for. It's not like that. Correction, grass, weed, we might be having an FBI here. Mine aren't fully sealed as well. Maybe it's just old leaves. We are on the season, right? I don't know. Yeah, recently they cut it out a tree that was very giant here, and it's even worse now because we don't have a filter, natural filter. Such a shame. Why did they kill that giant tree? The cats love the tree. They... Not mine, because I don't leave mine to go outside, but there's a lot of cats in this region. Yeah, there's one that we can do in a single turn, but how many status these cats already have? Way too many. So what we can do is just bring Sif in that other setup, and at least one trainee. One trainee is good. The Vapor will create an illusion and make you feel like you are playing Romancing. No, bro, no. The illusion, maybe it's Ninja. Ninja Smoke. This one here, instead of Monica, because Monica does very bad. Actually, either Monica or Rufus, or... Let's change for Rufus to see. Maybe if we want the maps. Also, guys, the something that I need to say is that recently, with not that many interesting stuff in the game, we don't see much influx of new players. Just want to ask about the banner early, but you already summed it up. Save your gems. Yeah, no, Jay, I said I made a fast review inside this video. I will try to make another one tomorrow. It was supposed to be released today, but then I lost way too much time trying to set up my live stream. Let me show you guys my new capture card. I'm amazed by the quality of this little thing. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see, hope I can. I'm pushing up the cables. This is the capture card. The past one is not even here anymore. Super small, super practical, and also the cable is very high quality. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. The cable, this cable here is super high quality, and it runs on USB 2.0. I don't know if my USB 3.0 ports are bad or what else, so I had to, well, invest on something that I knew it would work. And it runs with zero lag on Switch. I'm amazed by the little quality of this thing. I got it new, so I have the box. I know I placed the box on the top of my box. I collect boxes of the things I purchase. You know, I'm a collector, man. You should not be a collector. It's not a good thing. It's not healthy. At least we can stream, but I was trying to stream to 2 platforms on the same time. It didn't work as I wanted. I didn't watch. Did we finish in a single turn? It's not 3 ports. It's actually 1 for USB and 2 for HDMI. 1 for inside, the other for outside. So in and out. Your cat will love these boxes. She does, but we have like 4 different boxes inside the house, so they can choose the ones that they play with. 4 boxes, yes. Or 3, maybe I threw all some of them. But there's always at least 2 boxes in this house. They are just for the cats to play. Because they like to play inside, and sometimes they like to scratch their nails. Ricardo says, when is Guild coming? Ask Square Enix. We never know. Sorry, I'm joking. We could have known by on updates, yes, but then, I still don't know how they will follow JP, but I suspect 3 months from now, the first update with... No, a little less. Probably 2 months from now, we get the first update that adds guilds. But the first update that adds guilds, it's only about chat. But Global has been playing around the idea of having a different rate system for Global. Although they didn't guarantee that we'll be getting a different system. Since in JP it was only for chat. PvP, some people like it, some people hate it. I don't like PvP because it makes a community a little more toxic. But we're just... Oh, we could not kill in a single turn. But it was pretty close, huh? Pretty close. Maybe a better character would do it. Man, this is such a terrible thing. What is my neighbor burning, man? I hope it's not a person. Harder. I am, man. I'm a collector, man. No, I actually keep the box because the warranty system sometimes asks you to send the box, and sometimes it has the number of the serial or the part number, and you need those this information. I also keep the ones for my consoles. The consoles I keep it, even if it's outside the guarantee. Toxic players make the community toxic. Change my mind. But then we will attract more toxic players. Our community is pretty nice, in my opinion. Even though there are some people that don't like me, that they keep complaining about the stuff I do. They say that I even forgot the names that they use it. Man, I find it funny. Our community is pretty good. I think that we hardly have any bad toxic people. Rarely. Very rarely. So let's keep on this. Let's promise something. Let's keep on this. Don't attract the bad apples. The co-op thing is impressive. I would want it as soon as possible. Co-op is something that engages a community. But PvP brings the bad of people. Competition brings the bad of people. I told you before, I was also a very good player in a game before. That was a mobile gacha game as well, called Valiant Force. I was always on the top 100, up to the point that the game became too pay to win and I dropped it. I lost the interest as well. But I was a top 100 player without spending a dime. And that game had such a toxic community that I must say, I never want to see that again. Never. Some of the bad players will just search for Facebook images of some of the other players and made fun of them. Make fun of people with their real images from the world. From Facebook even. Why would such a person do something like that? Why? Because it's probably someone that worth nothing. Did you say your neighbor might be burning a person? I hope that he's not doing that. Maybe the cops will come here today. Guild and JP came out with 1.16 update. We are only like 1.17. Crazier is the one that knows all about the numbers. I mean, they update numbers. Crazier knows everything. I don't know that much about this stuff, Crazier. But if you are saying I believe in you, you are always right about that. Only when you are not right. But usually you are. But the guild system, I was not meaning just the guild system as it is, because it has just a chat inside the game when it was first released. They may be preparing something for us, so they will release like the second version with some increments, I don't know. Hope means meh. Sabin, you want PvP as well? Snow Eric is here, says hi, Snow Eric, welcome you all. PvP, I agree about the toxic opinions. Cope might be cool. I won. Sumbaojin says, I played Valiant Force. You did? You remember me from that game? You remember the toxic players from the game as well? Igor? Fierce Soul says, lol. Crazier is laughing. New players must be confusing right now with those banners. No PvP, no co-op. They should skip. Don't want to rely on others. That game that I was saying, Valiant Force, you needed the help of your whole guild or else you will fail and everyone would take the blame. It's something that I also don't like, when you have to clear a boss, yeah, and everyone has to cooperate, and the boss really needs at least half the guild attacking to make up and everyone gets the rewards. What happens? Everyone becomes stingy. They say, well, if you don't contribute with that much damage, you should be kicked from the guild. And they use it to do that. And when you are the guild master, you have to think about that. Some of the other players want the best rewards. What do? Do you kick the other people that are not that hardcore players? Even if they are cool people that are in your Discord channel talking about stuff, you should kick them just because they are not strong enough? It's a bad thing. But many games have this system where everyone has to contribute. Whatever says I play Valiant Force, I love the art style. The art style is amazing. Keishi says I got Tatiana. Why did you pull it, Keishi? Crazy says I love PvP. You love it? But please tell me that you are not a toxic player. I like co-op stuff like Conquest. I can get PvP too. Conquest is amazing. I mean, how come they don't release Conquest again since it's the best event that they have? We are waiting and waiting. How was the when was the last Conquest? How much time before? A lot of time before, for sure. So guys, at least we know what to do. Farm Abyssal Naga for now, try to get the best maps you can. Deadly Pierce Formation is probably the best one here. If you have Rock, she may help as well, but she brings RNG to the table. 3 hits of Rock Well, 3 hits of rock should be pretty strong either way. Either way. So what do we do against Abyssnaga? If we're using Ring Rangers, what can we do? We do have rock in the intelligence position. We do have any pierce damage dealer in the dex position. But what do we do on the STR position? We can bring Teacher Cordelia, but she brings even more energy. If you have Hannibal, that should be good enough. If you have Ferdinand, he should be good enough as well. In my case, it's either Teacher Cordelia or... who else? Who am I forgetting that uses STR in those decks and I can use? Cher, do you know when the Shadowing banner may appear? Is there time to save gens for it? Of course you have times for it. It should be around 200.5 months at least. At least! Sombaljin says, I'm in a good guild, even met them in person. Valiant Force is good. Didn't expect any toxicity there. Maybe a bit or just ignore them. It depends on the server that you played. Sombaljin, are you a Singaporean player? There were many Singaporean players in Valiant Force. Because it was developed there. Matriarch. Yes, you're right. Matriarch can be used in the STR position. Matri deals 40,000 damage, Matri. After Matriarch we have who in agility position? Who uses agility and deals spears? I know that Boston... no, it's not Boston. What's the name of that guy again? But he does not do that in single... yes, he does not. Should be placing on agility if you don't have any other one that can do something with agility plus. Just use this another Dex character like Cloud. At least you place a full HP stone on her. Or even... yeah, another one that uses Dex. I got wrong Barbara 250 platinum pulls. The support one with Flamenco. You got her. I still miss her. She's amazing for Final Island. Not Final Islands just. There are some romancing fights that can be cleared in a single turn if you have that version. Now if you have both... if you have both you can kill many stages just by using her. Many. But a duple for today again. Again! Hey everyone, good morning. Good morning, Shibi Cross Leon. Welcome. Oh, tell me, Shibi, do you play Shin Megami Tensei? Anyone here also plays Shin Megami Tensei? Kavivar says, I'm farming Robin event, Mac and Building can clear fast the last stage without any problems, but since I don't have Mac, I'm using Joe and Ward Monica to kill the first wave. The last stage. Should be pretty fast. You're very close to killing this as well. Very close. What's everyone farming for treasure caves? You should be farming Abyssnaga, Shibi. I don't know if there's a difference between the drops. We will only understand the drop rates of the maps here when we see 12 or 13 map drop. Have you guys seen so far? I haven't. I have played Shin Megami Tensei 3 and I haven't played yet. I think it's for the 3DS. Oh, you have Shin Megami Tensei 4 but you haven't played yet. I did have the original one here, but I sold. Belé, this battle with the 8 stars is not farmable event, just one clear. Another event that we should not even care too much about. Will increase his attack damage? No, will only increase your resistance to damage. Matt Splat says I played 3 back in the PS2. I'm waiting for the Strange Journey remake. It's already released, the Strange Journey remake. It's actually not a remake. It's a... how will we call it in these days? Enhanced port. Devil Summoner on... oh, you think that they will port that to Switch? They could port Devil Summoner on Switch. They could. It's a very nice game. I didn't finish. I was in Orion Guild. Maybe you know what guild are you in, man? You didn't remember me from Valiant Force? Orion Guild. I remember this name. I don't remember the leader. But Orion. I don't remember the name. But you guys were not with the toxic ones, because I remember the name of the toxic guilds and it was not Orion. For sure. So you were probably among good people. Remember this name. There was many servers, so there is a chance of you not knowing. 1 or 2. The 2 Devil Summoners are good. So tomorrow we will totally play Shin Megami Tensei. Sorry for not being able to play today because I was trying to dual stream. Some people prefer me live streaming on YouTube, some prefer on Twitch, but actually I wanted to try both on the same time. guys, I don't know what they are burning here. My voice is scratching because of this. Devil Summoner 1 and 2 would be nice. I feel many people did not play the second one. Now it's time for them to also release Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 on Switch, because they know how to do it. They have the engine. It uses the same engine as Nocturne. Will make sense. They changed the drops to even drop for events now. Thanks, I'll get started on Naga then. Yeah, it drops from the 2 newest events, Chibi, but it seems like the Abyss will be better, since it has the highest status cap as well. But the problem is that you have to bring at least 4 styles, like we are using here. We are using these 4 styles, and then Yunzen is here for training. She's not doing damage. All the strategies that I know uses 3 characters at least, but the other 2 trainees have to do some damage. The best one that I have that can bring 2 is this one here. Let me show you. This one. No, this one, not this one. Where is it? Oh no, it was this one. So only focusing on Therese, Dark, and Jamil. If you don't have Therese, you can bring Barbara. Barbara, no, Claudia. You don't need Rofus here. He helps clear in a single turn, but the other formations can do it in 2 turns. And 2 turns is good enough. Still faster than doing 3 waves. The second Devil Summoner already was not good. Had a kind of weird story. Yeah, Matt Splat, I never played the second one, but I like it, the first one. My matriarch is overtraining already in Abyssal Naga. Mine is as well, but she still doesn't have 1.3 thousand HP. Norik says I'm only getting like 1 or 2 maps in, if any, in our move. Get my floors and I'm out. Yeah, I think that the drops will be very bad. I'm still not seeing more than 10 drops on Abyssal Naga, so maybe it's not even that good to farm Abyssal Naga. I'll be giving a look on that and check if there's better drops. If there's no, I'll make a video tomorrow in explaining the fastest strategies on story mode, because that should be better. Maybe story mode is better, guys. We need to understand that. Second Survive is still really good. You think Legolas is just not as good as 1. So please join me up tomorrow by Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I want to breach out into more stuff, since, you know, like I was saying, this month we barely had any new players. The channel got 2 new subs in a whole month, and that's the worst result for me ever. Although I didn't make that many videos, but it was past week that I saw that. 2 new subs in 30 days. I mean, the channel barely increased it in, and that's also a sign that the game is getting stagnant, or even worse than stagnant, losing players. If it's losing players, it means that I have to do other stuff as well, not stay too much into Romancing Saga. First crossovers will probably be Destiny 8, iToken Style, and JP. Makes sense, makes sense. Make a team for robbing even people farm tickets. Ah, you want me to do that? I do, Cappy. You are always on my live streams. I look on the banner, so disappointed at the drop hate on the reprints. They killed it for me. So yeah, Molten Hill, you should skip, bro. Nocturne is really good, high tier in Shin Megami Tensei universe. Robbing event is also only 1 map that is dropping. So as you can see, it's not good. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You should not farm. I mean, makes no sense to farm strategies, Cappy, if you think too much about it. Anyone that can kill in a single turn should be strong enough. I also think you should not be farming stage number 10, because stage number 10 has bosses. You should farm stage number 9. Let's see here. Chibi Crossing says probably because Romancing Saga had no events. We barely had any events, and the events were pretty bad. So I do suggest you guys farm. Yeah, this squad is not good because it's single target focused. So let's get something with AoE. Farm stage 9, don't farm stage 10. Get your drops and run away. Expect a bump up during Final Fantasy Legends, but this bump may not be that high, Chibi. That's what I'm concerned about. Very concerned about that. I mean, it's not enough to call the attention of the game dying or anything, but I must say that it's also part of my living. You know, I have to think about the future of the game. Boss is squishy enough for new players who unlock a last 2 expedition. But I mean, if you only want to finish in a single attack... Look, this type of things will work here. Let me see if this will work on the other one as well. Saga Universe still by far my best gacha I played, and I played 98% of it. Me too. Same, Weglas. I'm using Albert and Summer Female Empress and stage 10 is easy. Should be, I just don't know how much HP they have. I'm checking it right now. Oh yeah. Beauty also works. So Beauty for turn 2 and anyone for turn 1. Final Empress should finish. Yeah, Final Empress with her Lunar Blade and then Beauty. But we need someone to increase the drops here. Or not. Weglas Stories, Final Fantasy Legend will be next month. Yes, only next month because they need to finish Romancing Saga 3 first. Final Fantasy Legend is not next month, the game will be very dry. I don't know why they did this. Silver turn 1, Beauty turn 2. Yeah, that also works. There are many ways that this will work. Also Mac and Beauty. Even, we'll do some Mac and Xeno. Mac and Fuse. The second version of Fuse should also kill them. Even if they are not weak to Blunt. The damage is just so fast. Yes, you need. Yeah, someone from the event, right? Yes. Please, Square Enix, we need more. Give us exciting contents. Please, Square Enix, help this small streamer that help your channel. Please. We don't have much stuff to do. I think this should be finished. By tomorrow, I will not be recording the review today because, you know, only one map. My voice is a little bad already because of this burning. Don't know why. Weglas is tuning for Shin Megami Tensei tomorrow. Prepare yourself. It's not easy. If you're not super into Shin Megami. I finished Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne before. I did. I think it was the True Devil Path. I don't know how it's called. But I did. And I don't think that's the hardest game ever. The only problem with Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne is instant kill attacks in Toshura. But I do believe that Digital Devil Saga can be harder. If you are planning to face Hitoshura even. Yes. Hitoshura in Digital Devil Saga is a beast. I haven't killed Devil. Let's not call it Devil. What's the name of that again? Satan in Digital Devil Saga 2 because I didn't finish it too many times back in the days. I prefer the first one for story. Take it easy. Okay, Global Exclusive Vampire Lady 2. Andy. Next month will be in it. Yeah, Andy. If there is Thomas, Will, and Vampire Lady, so you have all my stalkers. Why is this now with this white bar? Ah. I know now. The white bar disappeared. I'm very hype for World Tower. Me too. Now I have Rock Bouquet to help me out as well. Had to spend money. No worries. You'll recover that. But that's much about it, guys. I will finish this live stream. We'll make videos tomorrow. And then we will return for normal daily content, hopefully. Oh, look what we are using in here. When I'm chatting, I forget what I'm doing. Using my daily team for Abyssal Naga. Makes no sense, right? But that's pretty much about it. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I am willing to help you out in any way possible. You can also join our Discord server if you want, so you can get notifications about the new content, and also when we are doing live streams. But in this meanwhile, LF Rock says, did you get Global Exclusive Rock? I did, but I had to spend money. Almost 20,000 20 bucks had to spend. Very true, we'll definitely hang out around for other games, Cher. Oh, please, Chibi. Please, if you guys can help me, because that will make me more calm. I have this impression that, you know, these past 2 weeks I was not so well, to be honest. Because I already said I have bipolar disorder, so sometimes I have some depression or sometimes I have too much anxiety. And recently I was going from one thing to another. Because there was a lot of things going bad in my life, you know. The capture card was not working. The landlord from my house wanted to increase the payment, the value of the rent, because, well, the rates that it's used here in Brazil to increase the rent have skyrocketed recently because they are based on the standard products for food. So they increased it a lot, and then he wanted to use that on. So the rates were on 33% increase just one year, and he wants to increase my rent for 25%. Just now that I finished mounting my new setup and everything, took a lot of days to try to make it up working, and then this thing happens. And I have to purchase a capture card. And then I want to do all live streams and it doesn't work, you know. I wanted to make more content and I couldn't finish. These things kind of affect me a lot, man, but it happens to everyone. A lot of people that work with content creation have this type of problem because when you work for a company, I don't mean it's easy because I worked for some people that made me crazy. You know that there's, 5 p.m. you go away and then you can relax. And that helps when you can relax. But then I cannot relax sometimes. My mind just does not turn off, and then it's probably the cause of this type of thing that affects me. But at least right now we are closer to making everything work. And when this thing happens, I get happy again. No, it's like a roller coaster. So sometimes you're just down, sometimes you're up. But you have to take it easy, like you're saying, Mustang Hill. We are all supporting you and cheering for you. Thanks, bro. Things are like that. Sometimes you are on the top, sometimes you are on the bottom. Oh yeah, also please click the like button here, it helps so you get more notifications. Why am I using Fuse? I don't know. This was not the perfect setup. So if you guys can help out by appearing on those live streams, they are not for Romancing Saga, this will help. I will not be playing some clunky games again like Fatal Frame, because I know that not everyone likes, but Shin Megami Tensei should be a popular game, I think. Should help the channel get bigger numbers than we were getting with Fatal Frame. How it work out, man? Just focus on the problem at a time. Yes, that's the best way to solve my problems, focusing on one of them on a time. But when more than one knocks your head, you have to decide which one goes first. We have our back, brother, and we are here praying for you and with you, of course. Thanks so much, Mario. You are always there. Andy, Thiago, Mountain Hill, LF Rock, Shibi, everyone here. Capivara, man, you guys are always here. Makes me happy. But that's about it, guys. I'll be finishing in a minute. My voice is... See, right when we were starting, it was already bad. And now it's getting worse. Worse and worse. It's because someone is burning something that I still don't know what it is. Why burn stuff like this time in the night? People want to rest, man. They deserve, even. Why? My voice is disappearing already. Those are serious problems which you're handling, hanging on there, sure. Ah, man, it's just life. You know, I'm pretty sure that every one of you also has a lot of problems, but I'm just sharing on the open. But yeah, this is how it affects me. Sometimes if you're not seeing me doing stuff, it's because I'm probably handling with something. I'm probably handling with something that needs to be handled before I can ease my mind. When your mind is not uneasy, it's hard to create stuff. To create stuff, you have to be creative. Thanks for the stream share. Thank you all for being here, my god. Thank you all for being on this live stream. And like always, wish you all a good night, a good rest. And we'll see each other tomorrow in another video, and hopefully in the live stream as well. Everything will work. I will try another last thing before I decide to stop trying dual live streaming, and that is using Restream.io. It's another service that may work. If that one does not work, I will just keep on YouTube because it's the platform I prefer that to Twitch. Yes, I do. But that's it. See you in Shin Megami. See you as well. Thank you all for the stream, for staying up with me. We'll see each other later. Goodbye. My microphone.